Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
All righty, welcome into Summertown High School here on a Monday evening. Summertown will be hosting Columbia Central, that is. Summertown coming off a good weekend where they traveled to Gatlinburg, finished fourth, which is not where they're used to finishing, but finished fourth in a field of 60, and eventually lost to the number one ranked team out of North Carolina. So got a lot of good games in, go 5-1 there. This is Clint Brazier, along with my good buddy, Mr. Will Pettis. He's going to do double duty. He's going to help me out every once in a while. Will, how are we doing?
Not too bad. This is my first volleyball game to actually speak on.
Mine and yours both. So yeah. I'm just going to try to copy A.J. Good here a little bit. So you probably won't – the good thing is you'll be able to see what's going on, so whether I can pronounce it correctly, you'll at least get to see what's going on. But we'll touch on some things before we get going. Summertown 25-4 overall, looking to get back and compete for another state championship. As I'd said, they're coming off a really good showing in Gatlinburg, but they got a pretty rough schedule these next 2 weeks. Play tonight, host Mount Pleasant tomorrow.
Yeah, and they got Hampshire on Thursday.
Hampshire on Thursday, then play in the Williamson County tournament at A game in Franklin all weekend. Then Monday, go to Lawrence County. Tuesday, host Loretto. And then Thursday, got Perry County. So, Will, about 10 games in about a 12-day stretch there.
Well, and not to mention they had 4 straight last week before even going to Sevierville,
right,
all on the road. So, I'm sure they're starting to feel it a little bit.
The good thing about this Lady Eagles bunch is they know how to play a lot of games in a row.
Sure.
All right, so we're getting things ready to get this going.
My understanding is they've played every district team one time already, and they got to play them all one more time.
Yeah, I think we're exactly halfway through the district record. And this tournament this weekend, everybody knows that keeps up with Summertown Volleyball. Coach Kelly loves to play a lot of weekend tournaments. This next one will be our last one, at least on the schedule. She might find one more to throw us in before tournament time starts. But Columbia to serve here. They'll be closest to us, serving away from us. Serves up by number 13, Houston. Passed and set by Summertown. They're going to say it goes down on the kill by Dinwiddie. And Summertown gets the first point. Ainsley Burleson to serve things first for Summertown. Passed is not going to be returned, as the libero, number 5, Hughes, had a hard time passing that set from Burleson. She'll do it again. Summertown leads 2-0. Trouble again. Summertown should get an easy set here as Runnels goes for the kill. They dig that out, serve it back over. Brazier with a pass. Now Dinwiddie coming up, just kind of volleys one over, and it falls.
As far as common opponents go, Columbia has played Lawrenceburg once, and Lawrenceburg beat them in 3. Give you an idea.
I know, and Summertown has played Columbia in preseason as well.
At the elementary school
right
there. Yeah. Pretty sure we won that one.
Set up by Kelly to Schaefer. Schaefer doesn't go for the spike. She just kind of hits a little floater, and it falls down. Summertown leads it 4-0 here. Serves over and set. I'm trying to get blocked. That's going to return back over by Dinwiddie. Silvero's going to push it back over. Brazier saves it. Goes up. It's going to be spiked by Schaefer. Going to go off the hands of number 4, Phelps, for Columbia. Give Summertown their 5th straight point in a row. They lead it 5-0.
Kind of surprised they didn't call the timeout. You notice who the opposing coach is, don't you?
Well, that's what I was just going to get into as soon as we got a break, and we just got one, as there was a very nice kill there by number 4 Phelps. Opposing coach, if we can get our camera on her, maybe we'll get Will to shine in there.
Yeah.
Summertown legend, multi-sport athlete, competed in several state tournaments, Miss Megan Kilburn.
And I want you to notice her dad and what color he's wearing down here.
He is wearing purple. It is a Trevecca shirt where both of his girls went to play college ball.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure we mentioned that.
That's right.
It was for Trevecca, which is where his daughter's
Summertown guy, but he's got to root for his baby girl.
Yeah.
Columbia gets 2 points in a row. They're serving again. Set up to Burleson in the middle. See if we're going to have a player in the net.
Yeah.
Summertown's going to get that point. I missed that one. Hard to believe there was somebody in the net on a spike that was going from the back row, Will, but
which I don't. It's also if their foot's over that line, right?
Right.
But
serves over by Reynolds. Now hit back to Reynolds. Now we're going to try to set one for Dinwiddie. That ball's going to get in,
right
just barely. Summertown leads at 7-2. We'll go over some other sports here. We got a lot to talk about in football. We'll do that between breaks. Also, we're going to give some shout-outs to our golf team, who's still rocking and rolling.
We've got Lawrenceburg and Loretta playing each other right now at LCHS, so we'll try to give an update.
No, Lawrenceburg won that first one 3-1. So
Right.
Loretta looking to get a little bit of revenge at the Ralph, since they are getting to play at the Ralph again.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought they might get that one game in last week and then start sanding the floors, but I guess they haven't started doing that yet.
Summertown with another point. Reynolds will serve again. Floats one over. Good save by the libero. It's dug out, but they just can't get it out of the net. That was good effort there by number 5, Hughes, libero for Columbia. They couldn't bail her out there. It was a good serve by, they're saying Columbia got that point. What did I just miss, Will?
I missed it too. I have no idea.
That ball never got back across the net. Summertown must have had somebody in the net because that ball never got back across the net. Serves over. Brazier passes to Kelly.
They already gave it to us. Oh no, they gave it to them.
Now we're going to get, I guess
in the net.
Schaefer on that kill attempt, saying she stepped across the line. Would like to add, I've got 2 referees I haven't saw all year. Set up to Schaefer. She's just going to lob it over instead of going for the hard kill.
Did you see all those slow motion highlights from the weekend? That
I
they
did.
Put out there. They released about 20 of them, but a few of them were Abby Jo doing that.
Yeah, just doing that little drop shot.
Right.
Good serve by Laura Gillum. I didn't get to go over the weekend, but I saw Laura in Hohenwald at Lewis County. And I think Laura had 5 aces in a row, and I mean, I don't know that I could have hit them with a baseball bat.
Yeah, you remember earlier in the season.
Laura gets her second kill in a row there and forced a timeout by Columbia.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, I just think, they were trying to figure out who was going to serve when Abby Jo first comes out, and they tried 2 or 3 different players, but it looks like Laura's really fallen into that spot. But I tell you what, we'll just play a quick commercial here.
Be right back.
And we'll be right back.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale.
269-3255.
All right, welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, taken by Columbia. Summertown leads at 11-4, 2 back-to-back aces by Laura Gillum, and she'll try it again. Gillum up, over.
Wow.
She's going to get her 3rd in a row.
They just 2 players just looking at each other. Miscommunication there for Columbia.
Hit it where they ain't. Gillum. Good serve again, but that one does get dug out. Columbia's going to be forced just to volley it over. Going to get a good set here. Up for Dinwiddie, and it's in. Good kill by Dinwiddie.
So back to Megan Kilburn. I want to say as far as volleyball goes, I know in 2012 our volleyball team made it to the state championship and lost. I think she was on that team.
Let's see.
I know Carly was.
2011.
Oh yeah, the fall of that year.
That graduating year would have been 12. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's it.
Gillum stretches out, saves it for Summertown. And now looks like Millie Emerson's going to get up and get the block and get the point for Summertown. Gillum going to serve again.
Of course, and that was back when we were playing private schools.
Well, I said, not taking anything away from those 2 state championships and state runner-up, but I can remember, I didn't even have a kid playing, going and watch Kinsey Kilburn, Josie Franks, that bunch, Meg Dinwiddie, who's down here line judging, her sister Madison. Gillum finally going for the hard shot. She's going to hit one in the net, but I think she had 7 points in a row.
Yeah.
But I can remember going, and I think that those teams were probably just as talented as probably some of the state championship teams.
Sure.
But when you're playing those private schools that are there every year, it's tough.
Right. I'd like to think how many state championships Steve Keaton could have had here.
That's right.
Without that.
Point again for Summertown as Dinwiddie's on the serve. Summertown leads at 16-5. Good serve by Dinwiddie. Goes over, and Kelly tries to block it back down, but it stays a little high. She's going to set now for Emerson. Emerson's going to hit that a little too wide and a little too left, and that'll give Columbia the point.
Looks like Lawrence Spring Loretta just getting started.
See the student section's up, and
oh, yeah.
I don't know if is that a Loretta section? I believe that's a Loretta section.
Well, they're all having to sit on one side.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
Serves over by Davis. Now the return's up. Brazier going to dig one out. Pass to Kelly. Now she's going to set Ainsley Burleson, and she's going to bury it with the kill.
And she can do that whether she's in the front row or the back row.
I tell you what, some of those slow motion videos, Will, that we saw over the weekend. Ainsley, I didn't know Ainsley could get up.
Oh, yeah, she can.
I didn't know she'd get up that high. Good job by Columbia keeping that ball alive. Brazier passes it to Kelly, upsets Burleson again. Just over the net as Runnels is trying to get the pass back down, but it won't go.
I say there.
Now Emerson's going for the kill. Just a whole lot of back and forth, and then finally.
It ends on a dud there.
Number 5, Hughes, the libero for Columbia. She just couldn't get enough mustard on it, and Summertown finally gets to that point. They lead at 18-6. Kelly to serve. Good dig by number 8, Rolling. Ball's hit over. Now Kelly's got it. She's going to set Burleson again. Tries the little soft shot. It doesn't fall. Kelly again, going to set Emerson. That one will get in. Extends the lead 19-6. Smooth sailing so far here for Summertown as they lead it by 13. Only needing 6 more points to close out the game. Kelly going to get the ace there as that goes right to Emily Brazier's great-grandmother and grandmother and other grandmother, and none of them make the catch. Another good serve by Kelly, but that one does get dug out. Set goes up, and spike goes down for, I don't have a number 3 on my roster, so let's see. We'll call her, well, there's a number 2 up there, and there is a number 4. So I don't know who number 3 is. So it's a good shot by that lefty. Have to check and make sure I didn't skip number 3 here. But I don't have it on the one you sent me.
I have an older roster, so I may not be current. Oh.
Brazier goes after a serve that probably was going to go out of bounds, but she does pass it to the front row, but it gets a little deep in the net where Kelly couldn't come up with it. And that'll be a point to Columbia. Serves to Burleson. Now that's going to be set to Runnels. Going to be blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds. Stay with Summertown.
Abby Joe coming back in.
Yep, Abby Joe coming back into the rotation as Emerson comes out. Emily Brazier, the libero, her first time to serve tonight. Goes right at the other libero. It's set. Passes up. Schaefer's just going to have to return it. I don't know what happened there. A little miscommunication there by Summertown, but it's going to be a point to Columbia.
Is it though? Okay, yeah.
Now we're going to get a timeout by Columbia. Coach Megan Kilmer doesn't look too happy. We've seen that look before in her playing days here. But we'll go to commercial, too. We'll be back in a minute.
All right.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Summertown leads at 21-9 here in volleyball action over Columbia Central. Back to serve for Central will be number 8, Rolling. Good serve over. It's dug out by Brazier. Set up for Schaefer, and she couldn't get her timing right on that set. That'll be another point to Columbia Central. Rolling, back to serve again. Good serve again. Burleson up for the kill, though, and she'll bury that point. Give Summertown the serve back plus the point. They only need 3 more here to put this first game away.
I know there's a technical name for it, but when the setter sets it behind her and they slam it from the corner, I always like watching that play.
Good serve by Burleson. It's chased down and returned over now by Central. Got the set up for Schaefer. Not a very good set there to Schaefer. But Summertown does save it, and luckily gets 2 hits out of Columbia on it. Schaefer just kind of had to throw her hand out there and just get that one back over. Good serve again, right on the line by Burleson. Good dig by Phelps. That ball's going to get returned, though, and go out of bounds. Summertown 1 point away from claiming game number 1.
Loretta Lawrenceburg neck and neck, 5-6.
And that's how the first game will end. Burleson with the ace. We'll go to commercial. We'll come back in a minute and talk a little football when we get back. Stay with us. You're listening to the Exports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work.
All right, welcome back. Summertown takes the first game over Columbia Central. I think the final was 25-10.
Yeah.
But before we get into the second game, talk a little bit of football. Will, you got to cover the game Friday night. Summertown High School finally gets their first win.
Yeah.
They've been scratching at the door there. Close game at Wayne County.
Yeah, it was at Collinwood. And
but close game at Wayne County, couldn't get it
yeah.
done. Close game at Richland, just right there to look like you were going to, and then have a costly interception, and Richland starts running a wildcat with their receiver, and Summertown hadn't stopped it yet. But go to Collinwood in an untypical game of what you see anymore in football, win a 3-0 football game.
And that 3 came right there towards the end too. I mean, it was 0. I was really preparing myself for a 0-0 tie in that one.
But, you know, and you got to feel good about some things. If you can get some things clicking, if you can get some things going, if you're that Summertown football team, if you can kind of start get some things moving offensively, because we were just talking off air. You know, Loretto looked, after that Lawrence County game, that was anybody's game. And we all know how good Lawrence County is. We saw what they did at Summertown. But after that, Loretto, if we got any Loretto fans listening, I'm sorry, but you hadn't looked too impressive in a couple of games. You go to Wayne County, who Summertown holds to 13 points, and you give up 33. Now, Loretto can score the football. That is the difference. But you get beat by Wayne County, and then, you know.
And Collingwood put up 26 on Loretto, who Summertown held scoreless. So, of course, you know, the bad thing for Summertown is Loretto has a few weeks to get their defense going before they play.
That's true. And Summertown, I don't care who you are. It's easier to get your defense going than it is your offense. But with that being said, we've also got middle school. They are still undefeated. I think they play Eel Kaufman next week. So we all know Eel Kaufman's still undefeated as well. And they're
undefeated over the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, they are a juggernaut. So get your money's worth that game. But both football squads got some good things going for them. As we start the second game, Emily Brazier, the libero, to start it out with a serve. Reynolds, I don't know if that was passed or set to her, but she tried to dig it out and couldn't. So Columbia will get the first point of the contest here in game number 2. Long serve there by number 13, Houston. That's Cadence Houston.
Bartleson back to serve.
Serves over and dug out. Summertown now trying to block set. Dinwiddie, and it's going to be a little long. She got that on the fingertips a little bit and timed that right. Columbia's going to lead it 2-1.
Middle school football tomorrow night, hosting Loretto Middle School, and we're going to stream that one on the X Sports Network.
Gotcha. So about 6:30 tomorrow night?
Yes, 6:30 tomorrow night.
Brazier digs out the serve. Now they're going to set Burleson in the back row, and it gets blocked by Columbia. And they're going to take a 3-1 lead.
They were very excited about that block on Abby Jo Schaefer, weren't they?
Maddie Davis back to serve. It's up. Passed over, now set for Dinwiddie, and she can't get it over the net. Summertown's going to go down 4-1. So far in this one, Summertown hasn't done a very good job on the passes to get it to the setter, and then when we haven't had very good sets. They'll clean it up now as Reynolds passes.
Out.
They give it to Burleson for the long kill, and she's going to hit long of everything. 5-1 Columbia leads. Look for Coach Kelly maybe to call a timeout that she wasn't expecting to call. Davis will go for her 4th point in a row. Dinwiddie, soft set over, and it's going to fall down to get the point. And Summertown will get off one. They trail 2-5 here to Columbia Central. Reynolds back to serve for Summertown. It's a good one. Dug out by Phelps. Now returned. Set for Schaefer. Kills, dug out. Good job by Davis.
And
then the libero, number 5, Hughes, just going to return it, and it goes right in no man's land and falls for the point.
Yeah, Columbia playing well.
Bringing number 2, Lovell. She'll come back to serve. She'll take Phelps' place. Columbia got a little bit different energy than they had that first game, Will.
I'll tell you what, when Andrea calls a timeout here a little while, it's a good thing we don't have a mic down there.
Right. Brazier pass to Kelly. She sets Schaefer, but Schaefer couldn't get a lot of mustard on that one, just kind of had to return it. Now Central going for the kill, and it's going to be wide. Give the point to Summertown.
Don't want to make any excuses for why it might be rusty, but, you know, they had a long weekend in Sevierville, and they've had one day off, right?
Yep. Well, and this team, I think, Coach Kelly, I think every kid on the team will tell you, every once in a while they get caught thinking they just kind of got to be out there.
Right.
When they have a really big win, like maybe that game 1. Sometimes they just need shook up a little bit, woke up. Gillum on to serve. She gets that point. She'll do it again. Summertown trails 4-6. Another good serve by Gillum. Libero digs it out. That's Hughes. Returned over. Emerson set to kill this one. It's going to fall.
What valuable experience that freshman's getting.
Hey, Millie's doing a great job, especially as a freshman.
That's the position Abby Joe was in last season as a freshman.
Fleming going to return it. Gillum passes it to Kelly.
Oh, it hit the lineman's foot.
Pass is going to be, or the kill going to be too long for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie having a hard time right now, but Summertown just trails by 2. As Hughes for Central, set to serve it. And Summertown, I don't know what's going on. That ball just kind of fell now. Runnels didn't have the best pass on it, kind of ate her up a little bit, but Brazier and Burleson, I don't think they realized where the ball was, and it just fell right in front of them.
Got Loretta up 16-14 in the first set at Lawrenceburg.
Andrea Kelly's youngest daughter comes in, play back row. Good dig by Brazier. Pass to Burleson. It's going to fall for the kill. Summertown only trails by 1 now. What is Coach Kelly's youngest daughter's name? Or not youngest daughter, but
Anna Lee.
Anna Lee. Yeah. She's, I tell you what, she got some. Emily Brazier missed a couple of weeks there. She got to play libero in a lot of varsity games. As you can tell, Coach Kelly's not afraid to put her in there now just to play back row.
She did a great job.
Kelly set Burleson up. Keels down. That ball's going to go out of bounds. I thought Brazier was going to hit it.
No, you were talking about the vertical leap that Burleson has. Yeah. You saw it right there. Yeah.
Kid can get up. She may dunk this year in basketball. Summertown's tied it up at 8. Central returns it. Brazier passes to Kelly. Sets for Emerson. Keel down. They're going to say even before that counted, because that ball was tipped, it would have been a kill for Emerson, but they're going to say Central goes into the net, so that'll give the point to Summertown. They've got their first lead of the night, of this game anyways.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie serves good again. She's going to get the ace on that one as the libero couldn't pass it or return it. Give a shout out to Miss Gretchen Brazier, who's hid behind the pole. She just sent me a message, said she's starving. Apparently they don't have anything place to get anything to eat between Columbia and here.
They don't have real concessions here.
Right. Kelly to Kelly. Set for Burleson. Dug out by Dinwiddie. Now Burleson's going to return it. Now Kelly's going to set her big sister over. That should have been 4 hits, I thought, but I must have missed one. Now we're going to get a spike that's going to go way too long. Give Summertown another point as they lead at 11-8.
Wow.
Good set, even better spike by Burleson as she hammers home about her 10th of the contest. Put Summertown on top 12-8. Again, let's see if we got a score from Lawrence County. We're tied at 18 there in the first game there. Emerson sets Burleson. Burleson going to knock it down again.
They're not even contesting it, are they?
And she's hitting it with a hammer. Central got the return, tries to put one down, but just have to return it. Now Burleson's going to hammer one again. It's going to hit the top of the ceiling. Columbia's going to keep playing it.
All right.
Emerson will soft set, and it gets tipped, and it's going to. It got tipped. It got tipped by the back row, so that will count for Summertown. As if my math's correct, I think Summertown has scored now 8 points in a row. They trailed 8-6, and they now lead at 14-8.
It's more like it.
turned over by Davis.
And all this with Abby Joe on the bench.
Now set by Emerson.
A little long.
Let's see, they're saying that's long. Her sister, Carly Emerson, said it got tipped.
Did the lineman call tip?
The back judge, Miss Emerson, said it was, and now the judges are going to have to get together to see if they did. I thought it went off the net and went long. Coach Kelly seemed to think it got tipped as well, but we'll just have to see.
I did not know that a line judge could call tip. I'll definitely not volunteer for that job then.
So they're gonna overrule. Coach Kelly going to argue the fact and going to send her daughter over to talk to the referee. But either way, still 14-9, Summertown with the lead. All right, so let's see who's back to serve now for Central. We've messed the whole game up. We were flowing pretty good. Got a new player in here, number 16, Floyd. She's back to serve. Left-hander. It's a good one. Brazier passes to Kelly, sets Burleson, and just like that, Summertown's going to get that point back. I think I saw Coach Kelly say, "Was that out too?" But either way, Summertown leads at 15-9. Gracie Kelly back to serve. Dug out, and then we're going to get a two hands by number 16, Floyd, trying to set number 12, Houston. Kelly with a soft serve. It's a good one, but it does get returned. Then Burleson's just going to block it back down and get the easy point.
Nice job.
(17-9) your score. Kelly to Emerson, trying to set. Now she gets it back. She's going to put it down, and it's in. Good kill there by Millie Emerson. Extends the lead, doubles up Columbia. And Summertown now leads at 18-9. Hard to believe, Will. At one time we were down, I think, 8-3 in this contest. Another hard serve by Kelly, but it does get dug out. Now with the block.
Good block.
Kelly trying to serve, push it deep, but it gets returned by Central. Now they're going to find an open spot against Summertown that Brazier couldn't track down.
It is amazing, this sport, how much momentum plays a role.
It's a game of runs.
It is. And against Loretta, it was like that. They just went on an 8 or 9 point streak, it seems like, and then it would go the other way.
Rolling back to serve to Burleson. Now set to Emerson. Ball gets blocked. Now we're going to set Burleson, but it wasn't very good.
Not a very good set there.
No, it wasn't a very good set, and Burleson had to just track it down and try to flick it with her left hand. Central going to get another point as they've trimmed the lead to 7 now. Rolling back to serve again. Serves over and good. Good pass by Burleson. Now she's going to be set by Kelly. Columbia digs it out, but then they're going to put it in the net and give Summertown the point back.
Abby Joe's back.
Abby Joe back in. Usually if you see Abby Joe come back in, that means Brazier's back to serve with that libero spot. So Brazier will serve now. Dug out by the libero. But then hit into the net by number 4, Phelps. So we'll do it again. Brazier to serve one more time, up 20-11.
Is libero who wears the opposite color shirt?
Jersey. Yeah, my daughter don't always forget her uniforms, Will.
Good.
Phelps going to hammer that one. It's dug back by Dinwiddie. Now set for Burleson. That's going to find the hole on the kill.
That's a good job by Dinwiddie there to get that
one. Give a shout out to Dinwiddie's little nephew, Bo, who just came running down through here. If you ever try to babysit that kid, I promise you'll be wore out one of these volleyball games. Served by Brazier. Dug out by Libero. Good play there by Hughes. Phelps going to hit it all the way across, and it's going to go out of bounds again. 22-11, Summertown leads. They're going to get a sub here. That's number 14, Houston. She's going to come in for Phelps. Long serve by Brazier. It's dug out. Now passes up. Punched over. Now Burleson with the kill again.
And wish I would have been tracking kills this game. I bet she's got 6 or 7.
This is where we need a professional like AJ. He'd tell you exactly.
He does the camera work and the stats and the commentary all
together. The difference is AJ gets paid, Will. Me and you don't.
Yeah.
Hughes with the save, and they're going to get a point that just flickers over the net and falls in no man's land. Brings the score 23-12.
Looks like Lawrenceburg took the first set against Loretta.
Gotcha.
I didn't get the final on it.
Houston up to serve, and it's going to be short. I had to put it at game point for Summertown, trying to win the first 2 sets in a row. Burleson serves. Pass going to be hit with 2 hands, and that'll end game set number 2. Summertown leads it 2-0. They need one more. When we come back, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. You're listening to the Exports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Starters are ready. Official blows the whistle, and it is time for...
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Story & Lee Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Story & Lee Furniture Labor Day Sale.
All right, welcome back to Summertown as we get ready to start set number 3. Summertown leads it 2-0. Real quick, go over some basketball. We do have an official basketball schedule out. And, of course, the thing about an official basketball schedule, it's never really official. It's always unofficial because you're always scheduled to change things. But got Nolensville Christmas Classic, a Richland Christmas tournament we're playing in. Also got a Cornersville Thanksgiving tournament.
There's something in the Shoals on the 14th of January.
Go to Shoals Christian Showcase. I'd say that would be a Saturday. January 14th. I do play Lawrence County twice this year.
No Spring Hill's on there. I don't think we had them last year.
Oh, no, we didn't. Open up November 17th with Wayne County here. Then we go to Coffee County for Hall of Fame Day. That doesn't mean we're playing Coffee County. It means we're playing at Coffee County.
Actually, I think we open at Wayne County.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wayne County, and then Wayne County comes, well, yeah, it is. It is at Wayne County. You're how do we get that? We're away both Hall of Fame games. We've got to talk to our coaches about that. You should at least get one game in Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Of course, they may not care because all that money goes to TSSAA.
I'm going to have to miss that opener at Waynesboro. That's my kids at South Lawrence that night, middle school basketball.
So we'll go over that a little bit more as we go on. But Summertown up to a 2-0 lead here. Ainsley Bertelson served twice and has 2 points out of it.
Again, I know nothing about this sport, but doesn't your daughter normally start us off?
Well, it's
or do you have
it depends on who gets to serve first.
Okay.
She serves first. It's just all about the rotation and the subbing.
So you have to keep rotating even after a set's over?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought each set you start over.
Well, no, it's which team gets to serve first.
Oh, okay. All right, I see.
All right. Set over. Now passed. Dinwiddie up for the kill. Gets saved by Hughes. Now returned over. Bertelson going to pass to Kelly. Set for Schaefer, and she's going to kill it home. Put Summertown up 4-0 here. It is official. Lawrence County did win that first game.
They're trailing 4-2
against Loretta as they trail 2-4 in set number 2. Bertelson, serve over. It's going to be dug out. Now returned back. Schaefer trying to get the quick point, and she can't, but it does get hit back into the net for Central. And Summertown will claim another point as they lead it 5-0. Bertelson with a good serve, but even better save as it's returned over. That's going to be set for Runnels. Runnels gets it over. Hughes just forced to return it. Now Schaefer couldn't get a good hand on that ball as it gets saved. Now she'll try to hit it again. Gets returned. I don't know if it's the sets or the hits or the time jumps.
It looked like she was.
I don't know, but she's just looked like she's a hair away from hitting it perfect.
It looked a little too close to the net for her to get a good shot.
Schaefer with the block. Going to find another point. That's 7 in a row, I believe it is, as Bertelson has got all 7 of them. Soft serve just over the net. A return, dug out by Brazier, pass to Kelly, set up for Dinwiddie. And it's going to be blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Central. That's 8 in a row. Dug out by Rolling for Central on that serve. Now returned over. Kelly going to get it back. Now Schaefer going to try to find the gap, and she does.
So
just look like a finger roll.
So can you tell me the rule on, like, is it you cannot touch the line under the net, or you can't completely go?
Can't go over it.
So if you touch it with your foot, it's okay.
They usually don't call it the games I've watched.
Okay.
9 points in a row, or 10 points in a row to start this contest for Summertown. Bertelson served every one of them.
And no timeout.
That'll be the first point there on the kill by number 3, who I don't have a name for. But that'll get Central off the snide. They trail it 10-1.
I'm glad the Lawrence County girls could play on their home court for once. You know, they've been playing at Etheridge and Kaufman for their home games.
And, man, that had to be tough to play at Kaufman, because I don't know if anybody around here has been around E.O. Kaufman, but it looks like a war zone because they're doing a ton of construction there as well. I know Brent Long, former principal here, Summertown man, he's the principal at Kaufman now. And I asked him at the end of the last school year, I said, well, you think by the start of the school year you'll have all that stuff gone? He said, Clint, I just hope it's gone by Christmas.
Yeah.
Summertown with their 12th point.
You know, those seniors at Lawrence County, I'm glad they're getting a few games.
Yeah, they needed to. You know, as somebody that played there, I know it's a home court advantage play here or the barn. It's a home court advantage play at the Ralph.
Sure.
Especially when you got a student section as loud as Lawrence County's.
Oh, yeah.
Whether we think they're annoying or not.
They can be a little on the annoying side.
Good serve there by Runnels. She'll do it again. Ball's hit up, over, and out. Brazier thought about trying to dig that one, but she let it go, and it does go long. Runnels will do it again. Summertown leads 14-1.
So we're going to face this team again towards the end of the regular season at Central.
What a great dig by Dinwiddie, going out of bounds. Only had one place to hit it and pretty much had it on line to keep it in bounds, and it just falls.
Just rode the top of the net all the way to the other side.
Madison's got I call her Madison. That's her big sister. Mia has got that look on her face like, I don't think I could do that again if you paid me.
Yeah.
Reynolds to serve again. Summertown leads 16-1. Phelps passes it over to Hughes, and she'll return it. Set to Schaefer, but nothing she could do anything with. Now Schaefer does get the block, but Central keeps it alive. Now Brazier digs it out. Passes over to Schaefer, but another missed opportunity on a set. And if they must not be calling going over the line, because Phelps basically had 2 feet on the other on Summertown side. So I think we're letting that call go right now, as Central does get that point. Bring in a new player. I think number 17, Ford. I don't think she's been in the contest yet. If she has, I apologize, but I don't remember calling out her name or number. Passed over to Dinwiddie, set up, and it's out, just a little wide. Another point, 2. Central.
So I'm not going to be able to live stream the game here tomorrow versus Mount Pleasant because we're covering Loretta Summertown Middle School football.
So you hear that, folks at home? You just have to come to a Tuesday night volleyball game if you want to see it.
Yeah, versus Mount Pleasant. That's a district game.
I tell Will, you've heard me say it, we just pull these people rotten by showing them all this stuff for free.
Oh, we do. Because they're quick to correct you on not just what you're saying, but, hey, folks, okay, zoom in a little more, could you?
I will say this. I had somebody say, they did kind of point out some football games here the other night that had some critical responses to some fans, and somebody came to my barbershop. I'm not going to call out any names. He said, Clint, I want to not do that when you call because you'll get right on the air and just give it right back.
Yeah.
Summertown gone in a little bit of a lull here. They gave away 4 points in a row. Can't get a good set, and if we do, we can't get a good hit on it. And if we do both of those, we're not getting a good pass to get either one of them. So, just like there, Summertown's just going to have to return it. The set is up.
Good block.
Good block by Schaefer. Now we're going to set it to Dinwiddie. It gets blocked and returned. Good dig there. As Hughes is going to knock it over. Pass it back to Schaefer. She couldn't get a good stick on that one, but it will find the side of Fort's hand, and it's going to go out of bounds. Summertown leads at 17-5.
See, they're just two even matched teams in Lawrenceburg. So they're 11-11 right now in the second set.
Laura Gillum with, I don't know how many she had over the weekend because I wasn't there, but that's about the 15th ace I've seen her get in 2 games.
Yeah, she's on a roll. Thursday they're at
and she get another one.
Yeah, another one. Thursday they're at Hampshire, and unfortunately again I'm on the road.
Listen, I can say this, Will, from us trying to cover some basketball games. There's no service in Hampshire.
Right, I knew that would be the case. So I'll be here watching my daughter play middle school volleyball in the 8th grade night against New Prospect. So we'll be here Thursday.
Dinwiddie just has to return it over. Ball's up, tries to get blocked by Emerson.
Looks like this.
It's going to be deflected off Central. That'll be a point for Summertown. They lead it 21-5. Should be 21-5. I don't think they've gave us our point yet. But here we go. All deflected and down.
Of course, then Friday, football team hosts Forest. So we'll be here before you know it.
And me and Adam Lindsay and Will all be on that call with you the next 2 weeks. Next 2 Friday nights, we'll be on those calls.
Yeah, homecoming's a week from this Friday. Already time for homecoming. It started to feel a little more like football today, didn't it?
That's right. It was a nice day today. Dinwiddie up with a kill, and it's good. Summertown 2 points away from sweeping Central here.
You should have moved your barber's chair outside today.
I could, but I ain't got no electricity out there.
Oh.
Get another good serve, but it's dug out there by Hughes. Returned over. Now Kelly trying to set Dinwiddie, and that's going to get a little too wide. Give the point back to Columbia Central.
Brazier back in.
Brazier comes back in for Gillum. Going to get a timeout by Central, by Coach Megan Kilburn, and we'll take our last timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn.
All right, welcome back. Summertown 2 points away, coming out of the timeout from going 3 in a row here off of Columbia Central. Brazier with the pass to Kelly, to the set to Burleson. It gets returned. Go back over for Houston. Now Dinwiddie's going to come up with a kill. Put Summertown on game point. Like, give a big shout out to our student section down here. I hadn't heard them all night until it's down to the last 4
They're mostly
points.
Middle school football players.
There you go.
I brought 4 of them over here after their practice.
Hughes going to set it back over. Now Emerson trying to get that game point, and she will. And Summertown will win 3 in a straight here against Central to go 3-0 and take one from Columbia Central.
That's the 30th win of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Before we sign off here, remind everybody again, we won't have volleyball on the rest of this week.
Right.
We're covering middle school football tomorrow against South Lawrence. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yep. 6:30.
And that'll be 6:30 here in Summertown. Mm-hmm. We'll have that live for you. Thursday, I think we're not covering anything.
I'm not live streaming anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Friday, we'll have football for you. High school football as Summertown hosts Forest. Me and Adam Lindsay will be on the call with that, with Will helping us in that one.
And the following week, I'm not sure what volleyball has, but I know
the following week we know we'll do volleyball. We'll have Lawrence County and Summertown playing at Lawrence County next Monday night. So we can at least get you through at least a week and tell you what's going to be going on. So that's your broadcast for the Summertown sports. I do want to give one more shout out that I didn't. Going to give a big shout out to our golf teams. They are still rocking and rolling. I think our boys team only has 1 loss all year, and our girls team is still undefeated. So if you see those young men or young ladies, make sure you give them some love because they are still just dominating.
Oh, yeah.
So for Will Pettis, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night here for middle school football.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.